Hey everybody, David Trungale here from TraderTours.com. I was doing a little browsing here on Zillow, which is a pretty neat website if you ever want to navigate through the real estate world. And I can't help but sit here in awe when you see a situation like this, because there's really no excuse for having a $1 million property foreclosed on. In fact, if you look at this piece of real estate, this is in the Lake Forest, Illinois region, and somebody bought it back in 2002 for $1.27 million. And I find this to be interesting because if you think about what economics is, I guess you could say it's a study of choice. We have this concept of scarcity that we must deal with on Earth, which means that we have limited resources, yet people have unlimited wants and needs. Now, this is not the type of property that I would think should be viewed as an investment. It's not like there are multiple units to rent out for cash flow. This is a very nice home, but this is a luxury, okay? Not necessarily an investment. So if you think about this, I'm just guessing here, who knows what the situation was, but let's assume that the family or person who bought this did the traditional 20% down. Well, I was calculating this earlier. That would mean that they had over 250 grand in cash to spend. So I look at this and think, why the hell not just take that 250 grand? If you really want a home, you could buy a place cash for 250,000. It's not going to necessarily be a mansion, but 250,000 can get you a decent home, and that way you can be debt free for the rest of your life and have peace of mind. Instead, they elected to use this as a down payment, only to go into debt that is over 4 times this principal. So, it's just frivolous, and it, how people allocate their money is a very interesting study. I just don't get it. But anyway, that's the property here in Lake Forest, Illinois, and don't go into debt if you don't have to, unless you're leveraging for investment purposes and you know what they're doing. As I've discussed in the past, leverage can be effective only if you use it properly.